Today's Bible reading is taken from Mark chapter 4, verses 21 to 34. Here are some questions to be thinking about. Diggers, what body part does Jesus say we should use? Eye, ear, or mouth? Transformers, what sort of seed is the kingdom of God like? Unrooted, who did Jesus explain the parables to? He said to them, "Do you bring in a lamp to put it under a bowl or a bed? Instead, don't you put it on its stand? For what is hidden is meant to be disclosed, and whatever is concealed is meant to be brought out into the open. If anyone has ears to hear, let him hear." "Consider carefully what you hear," he continued. "With the measure you use, it will be measured to you, and even more. Whoever has will be given more. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him." He also said, "This is what the kingdom of God is like. A man scatters seed on the ground. Night and day, whether he sleeps or gets up, the seed sprouts and grows, though he does not know how. All by itself the soil produces corn, first the stalk, then the ear, then the full grain in the ear. As soon as the grain is ripe, he puts a sickle to it, because the harvest has come." Again he said, "What shall we say the kingdom of God is like, or what parable shall we use to describe it? It is like a mustard seed, which is the smallest seed you plant in the ground. Yet when planted, it grows and becomes the largest of all garden plants, with such big branches that the birds of the air can perch in its shade." With many similar parables, Jesus spoke the word to them, as much as they could understand. He did not say anything to them without using a parable, but when he was alone with his own disciples, he explained everything. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Did you see the answer to those questions? Diggers, what body part does Jesus say we should use? It's our ears. Transformers, what sort of seed is the kingdom of God like? A tiny mustard seed. And rooted, who did Jesus explain the parables to? It was the disciples. Next in our service, we're going to sing together, "Be Thou My Vision."